very nice lady while out here. What's your name, dear?
Sophia.
Huh?
Sophia.
Sophia, nice to meet you, Sophia. Where are you from originally?
I grew up around here.
Oh, you grew up in Kensington?
Yeah.
Wow. What has that experience been for you?
Well, I thought it was normal growing up, like growing up around like the drugs and shit, but as I got older, I realized that when I moved out, it really wasn't that normal.
Right. And let's go down memory lane, all right? Paint us a picture of your childhood. What was it like?
See, my mom never really, she didn't want girls, and she was real bad to me and my sister, and treated my brother like he was like a god or something, I don't know. But she kicked me out when I was 11. She came in the room and threw 2 quarters on the bed and said, "You have 2 chances, call somebody who gives a fuck about you, get out." And that was about 2 weeks after my oldest brother died.
Sorry. You grew up with your dad?
He was in a homeless shelter when my mom kicked me out, so I went to live with my aunt.
How old are you, love?
I'm 41.
41. Now, let's go in middle school and high school. What type of student were you?
I was sent to alternative schools. First Allegheny, and then Allegheny closed, and then went to Shawcross.
I'm sorry, I was just trying to see what that truck was up to. So you said middle school and high school. What type of student were you?
Well, I got in trouble a lot. Started smoking weed. Smoked a little wet. Was drinking. Did my first hit of acid when I was 12. Got kicked out of a lot of schools. I did 3 years from 13 to 16 in a juvenile boot camp for Grand Theft Auto and a whole bunch of other charges.
All right. Do you have any favorite childhood memories you can think of?
Just how much my dad loved me.
You seem really down today. What's going on? What's up with you? Keep it real. You know, we're not here to judge you. We're just trying to understand and trying to help you with a solution. You tired with this life?
Oh yeah.
And what drugs are you struggling with out here?
Dope and hard.
Okay. That's a lot of our brothers and sisters struggle out here. How were you introduced to both of those drugs? Sorry.
That's a painful memory to begin with. I woke up and found one of my daughters dead one morning. And my dad passed from cancer 4 months later. My kid's father was using dope for 8 years, so I stayed clean. I didn't drink, smoke, eat, nothing. I just took care of my kids. And I stayed at home with them. But a friend of mine came over with some Oxy 80s, and I had some Klonopins that I had from my PTSD because I couldn't sleep. And she traded me 5 of them for 15 of my Klonopins. And I gotten high maybe like once or twice a year. Like I'd snorted like the Oxys before. So I had them for about a week. I was going to sell them, but I decided to crush one up one day, snort it, and I wasn't a crying mess in a chair all day long, thinking about my baby. And after 3 days, they were gone. And my kid's dad on the 4th day said, you know, dope's the same thing. And he went and got me my first bag. I snorted that. Got me my second bag on the next day. Snorted that. And on the 6th day, he came in the bathroom with a needle and said, try it this way, and shot me up for the next 2 months. I went to my dad's funeral dope sick, and I didn't even realize what dope sick was. So I didn't.
And you've been stuck since then, huh?
Yeah.
What does it feel like when you use the dope? What type of feeling do you get?
I don't even get high. I just get normal.
Right. What all have you lost due to your addiction?
I lost my kids. I lost my house. I lost my kid's dad. Since from 2011 to 2015, I lost my daughter, my dad, my grandma, my kids, and my kid's father.
Yeah, it takes everything away from you. Does it give you anything, this lifestyle that you're in?
More trauma.
More trauma, right? And it's just, the fentanyl just numb you, right? So you have, 2 serious habits. How much do you spend, every day on those 2 habits?
Oh my God. I'd say minimum of 200.
Do you have any short-term goals?
At this point, it's just staying alive.
Right. Okay, what's a typical day in your life look like? 24 hours.
I wake up. Either I have the money or I don't. Sometimes I wake up sick and I don't have it, so I gotta ask people if I can get a scrape or a rinse or something like that, just to get my legs under me so I can go try to make some money.
Right. So how do you make this money? Do you have a job?
I boost and do a bunch of things.
Yeah. So out here, you're a female. It's a lot of bad things that happen out here. What has been your worst experience that you have seen or heard about or that has happened to you?
Well, I really don't want to talk about the worst experience.
All right. No problem. We just try to, let other people be aware so that way they will know.
I mean, there's been moments where, if God wasn't with me, I wouldn't have made it out.
Right.
Just put it like that.
And we try to put these guys on blast too, because what they're doing to the ladies is not cool.
It's bad right now. It's real bad right now. They just found a bunch of about 11 girls hanging from meat hooks in a meat locker.
And you don't hear nothing about that on the news.
No, you don't. You don't hear about. I'd say about 99% of the things, because there's always a serial killer in Kensington. It never stops. It doesn't. There's always a couple guys out there hurting girls, raping girls, killing them. And you don't hear about it on the news. If it happened to some soccer mom or some college student, you'd hear about it. But to them, it's just another useless junkie off the street, and they don't have to worry about it.
That's horrible. How do you stay safe out here?
I trust my gut. I trust my instincts.
Okay. Have you been incarcerated before?
Oh yeah.
What were some of the charges?
Possessions, manufacture, and intent to deliver.
What's the longest time you spent in jail?
Well, that was as a juvenile.
Juvenile, okay.
It was 3 years. But
Gotcha.
2017, I was in RCF 5 times.
What keeps you going every day?
God, I guess.
Amen. Let's get off topic and we done, okay? What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Taurus.
Yo, shout out to the Taurus. Show your sign some love. What are some of your favorite foods?
Favorite food?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I can't even pick something. I love to cook. Holidays, everything down to the butter's homemade. I mean, I cook like grandma cooked. I just miss cooking for somebody,
You miss the normal things in life, right? What was your life like before your addiction?
I took it for granted, Thought it was always going to be there.
What are some things you love most about yourself?
My nickname around here, they call me Artist.
Artist?
Yeah.
So you can draw?
I draw on everything but paper. Walls, sidewalks, doors.
Wow, we have to check out your work one day, because I encourage people who do art and we get people to support them. So you have anything you can show us?
Not only.
Okay, all right.
It's all over Kensington. You can ask any one of these ladies here.
So maybe one day I can hang out with you and you go do some of your work, get you some art supplies,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what we do. If you had 3 wishes, what would your 3 wishes be?
My first wish would be for 1,000 more wishes, because I know that one of the 3 would end up fucking up. So you need the other wishes to make the other wish better. That my kids would always be happy, healthy, and safe,
Okay.
no matter what.
Yeah, you got another one.
I could just have my old life.
Whole life, right? Heard that. There are a lot of people in this world who judge people who are struggling with addiction. What's your message for the world?
Well, there's something beyond just our addiction. We are people too. We have, families that love us, and we have redeeming qualities. A lot of us are very gifted in certain things, and sometimes people only see the addiction. That's why I draw on walls, and because people walk by and watch me do it, and the people that see it at first are like, "Oh, get out of here!" But then once they start seeing it getting put together, people have brought me pizzas and 2-liter sodas, and gave me money, just because I'm not leaving something ugly behind. I'm actually leaving something beautiful.
Wow, I can't wait to see your work. So AML family, drop all the positive comments you got for Sophia and keep her in your prayers. Is there anything you're in need of we can help you with, Sophia?
Just wake up every morning with a conscious thought in your mind that you're going to make somebody smile today. Because you never know, it might be the only smile they made that day.
Beautiful. Thank you so much once again for having the courage. Guys, remember, don't be bitter, be better. Until next time, AML Films, and we out there. Peace out.